Yeah, not a normal time for me to be commentating. Usually I'd be racing on a Thursday, but with the changes to the tiers, now EU4 starting the week off, I get to be here and commentate the freaks of nature. I, yeah. No, no, just, I'm pretty sure it's Jensen, and if it's Jensen, we can just go with that. So. Yeah, Jensen just invalidated going, yeah, just before the second last corner. It's all friendly. It's all friendly. Has oh, someone's spun. Is it Joel? No, it's his teammate Noah. Yeah, I've just been running through the list. Yeah. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, Danny, but there's some comments from Wizard on the stream that say they can't hear you. So, yeah, they can't hear you at all. Yep. Technical difficulties.
Is that better, everyone? I hope so. I really hope that's
so.
better.
Yes, I think Neil has said that.
Can you all hear me now?
Yeah. Yes.
Excellent. Well,
You
I'm
can
not
be
going
heard.
through that whole list of drivers again because I don't want to. So, if you're unsure of the driver lineups, make sure you check out the social media accounts. The reserve drivers tonight are Emir, Berzy J, Noah, Raggy, and J-Sack. Stepping in for drivers who are not available.
It's like Belgium all over again. Was it? But no, it was Austria.
It was But the difference with Austria, the difference with Austria was that nobody decided to tell me.
I was tempted. I was very tempted.
Yeah, no one decided to tell me. So me, Ricky, and Neil decided. Well, we ended up going through a whole. It was a 100% race as well, with a full qualifying. So we were there for the best part of 3 hours, and no one said anything. So there's a whole live stream that you can go back and watch on the COS YouTube channel. Should you be so inclined that you can try and fill in the gaps in the conversation where I'm just not audible.
Ah, brilliant. I don't know what it is about this game, but on the spectator cam, the track always looks damp.
It does, doesn't it? I think
it always looks greasy.
Yeah, it does, which is... It could be worse, I suppose. It's nice, though, that when it is wet, you do get puddles.
Yeah, that is very nice. And obviously, we know the weather, the drivers know the weather, so they're prepared.
Qualifying is clear skies all the way, so these will be the fastest times we've seen this week. Some of them will be the fastest times in an actual race environment in the world, if the guys can pull out all the stops.
Namely, the man at the bottom there, IFR Milan, who does hold, I believe, a few ABS off world records on this game in time trial. Obviously.
He is out at the moment on track, so... And I believe he's on a lap. J-Sack will need to get out of the way, and does so. Rule changes for... is that Joel retiring?
He's Bottased it.
Turn 1 for Joel. That's the second time for Joel this week. At turn 2. You'll have all missed this earlier on when I was inaudible, but Joel, unfortunately, did something very similar to that in PSGL the other night. And I said I was going to watch him to see if he did it again. I didn't even have to. And I don't want to laugh because it is unfortunate, and I've lost it there a couple of times in practice as well. But Joel will have been hoping to try and vanquish those demons after his unfortunate incident the other night. Milan's gone, final corner! He's managed to...
Looks like he's kept all of his wheels.
He's kept all of his wheels. He's got some wing damage. He does have a time on the board now, at least. A little bit eager on the throttle, though, coming out of there. But he was on for pole at the time. He was set fastest at Sector 1 and was well up there in Sector 2.
Well, at least he knows he's going to be up there when he gets his full wing. Oh, that might get you in trouble, though.
That will get you in trouble. Cut in the corner there to save time. That's a penalty coming your way. let the wizard deal with that one. He thinks.
Caught that on camera.
Yes, he's been caught
Aye.
red-handed.
Milan caught in 8K there.
Mm.
That's a good spot actually, Limmy, because the top two are separated by 1,000th of a second.
Yes, very well
between
spotted
Bolin,
there
who's
from...
just come out, and Yelp.
I'm going to have a bit of a play around with these graphics before next week's stream, because I feel like, I don't know if anyone else agrees with me in the comments, but I feel like we're enclosed with menus and things. Everything's a little bit too big, a bit too prevalent.
Kitten says, "Good evening, IFR Dan and IFR Blade." So, poking fun at the amount of drivers.
Yes, officially there are 12 IFR or IFRA drivers in EU1 nowadays, which is a significant number.
A lot.
There wasn't when we first did the lineups for the tiers, but they've all since moved and come together. That's Emir then securing himself into P7. Blades, I think I can hear myself. You've got the audio on?
No, I believe it is muted. So.
Never mind then. It's just me.
It might just be you.
Yeah. I'm not getting old now. I might be hearing myself twice. What was it you said? I'm basically 50 or something now.
Yeah, you're basically 80.
God, I'm basically dead.
Yes. Oh, as Bolin loses it on his flying lap. Coming out of turn 4.
Just missed it before we caught it. So, just missed before we swapped across.
So I believe that'll be Bolin done.
Potentially. It depends if the timing glitch is still a thing from last year's game.
And I know it is because I was paying attention on Thursday.
Yeah, he might on Thursday. Thursday today.
Yeah, Monday. Yeah, sorry. Not used to EU4 being on Monday, anyway.
Yeah. In that case, then I reckon he's probably got about 2.5 minutes. He might be able to just get in and out in time to have another run at it, but he's going to have to be quick.
I'm going to stick on board with him then, just in case there is any
He will more than likely be the last man out. Surprising results so far, given what I've heard from the Williams garage, is Thomas in 3rd place at the moment. I would imagine that he will be... Oh, no, he is going again. We're on board with him. I thought it was Fruitful coming out of the garage then for a second. Oh, Thomas will have another run.
Yeah, they're both out on track now. Well, they will be, if they're not already.
Fruitful's just invalidated
Fruit's
his lap.
just crashed.
He's invalidated in the process. So that's Fruit out of the session with a 120.3.
Well, that was his out lap. So if he's still got a wing, which he doesn't.
No, he's got damage. So that's Fruit's qualifying session over. He'll be hoping that 3 drivers can overtake him, so he gets free choice of tyre. Speaking of which, I shall include said tyre graphic. Everybody on the soft tyre at the moment.
And why wouldn't you be? If you've been watching the softs, so they're very durable this year on this track.
Yeah, only man who's not on the softs for their best lap is Tom Robbo, but he is now out on them. So I would expect to see him jump a long way up the order.
Bolin has just come out of the garage, and there are a lot of people in a cluster with him, so I would assume.
It looks as though he's only got 1 car around him, which is an Alpine.
It's Stenson. Oh, yeah, and
Milan has binned it with one of the McLarens as well. Is that Vaporizer? It is. I wonder if those two have hit each other, because both cars there are in the wall.
Vaporizer. Oh no! I was gonna
Oh,
say
that's
Vaporizer needs
unfortunate.
to get it going.
That's
That is very unfortunate for Vaporizer.
yeah. And he will now start at the back of the pack, unfortunately, because the game doesn't realise when you're waiting for people to go past, so you don't drive through the middle of them in their qualifying runs. Well done, Codemasters. Well played.
And I was just about to say, as it came up, that he needs to get himself moving.
We've lost one of the Alpha Tauris at turn 12, I think.
Bolin just made a flying lap, so
Man, so we're on board with Thomas now, currently in third place. I don't know if he's gone for an improvement. Tom Robbo's retired. That's in the garage, or has he done it on track?
no, that would
Thomas,
have been in the pit lane because he pulled into the garage.
yeah, Thomas does not improve.
He had invalidated that lap, but it looks like he might be going again. DRS is open.
Is this for Tom Robbo?
No, Thomas.
Oh, Thomas, he might. No, he's finished.
Oh no, he's finished.
Check
Yeah,
flag, yeah.
didn't notice
So
that.
Bolin then on provisional pole. Not sure who, if anybody, will be able to beat him at the moment. There's a lot of guys. I think that's another Alpha Tauri that's either gone into the pits or has. Yeah, it's gone into the pits. It's Bersy J.
Yelt up on his time, coming into turn 15, and he will round the last corner. He was up by a tenth at the sector 2 split, and he slows out of the last corner.
Wants to keep the set of tyres there. Here comes Bolin though, to try and press home that 1,000th advantage. And he does so.
And he does.
Yeah, it sets an improved time there. And I believe that was Stinson as well, jumping up to P5 just behind him.
Improves his time by 0.005 of a second.
Noah then into the pits. Herald is the last man on track, but he's invalidated his lap. J-Sack has already finished, so that's going to be it then. Bolin takes the first pole position of Season 8 with Yelt in second place and Thomas in third. Coming into this, Thomas said he was going to be happy if he could tag onto the back of this pack, and to find himself in P3 after qualifying, I think he will be very pleased.
Very pleased indeed, at least I would be.
Joel,
Thomas,
despite his incident there, finishing qualifying in fourth place, I think he'll be pleased actually, given how everything went. I think fourth will be good.
Oh, he should. Yeah.
Stinson P5, Herald P6, J-Sack P7, Jensen P8, Emir P9 and Fruitful P10. One driver too few to put him into 11th and give him that free choice of tyre. Tracer then in P11th, Bersy J P12, Noah 13th, Tom Robber 14th, Milan 15th after that collision with Vaporizer. That's what, well, I'm assuming it's a collision with Vaporizer, with them both being parked there.
You would think, though, if it was a collision, that they would both have some form of grid penalty.
Well, maybe. It depends, I suppose. Raggy P16 and then Vaporizer following that disqualification, P17. But Vaporizer's time, Blades, I'm just going to have a look now. His fastest time was a 1:20.4, which would have put him in 11th place. So he will get free choice of tyre as well. Just thinking then it could be a double whammy. He could be stuck on a set of soft tyres, despite not having been given the option to start in the top 10.
Yeah, and it is a shame for Vaporizer because he might have improved. Wizard said he was on a flyer.
He was on a good lap as well, from what I can see.
He probably would have improved that.
Yeah, he'd improved his first sector by nearly 2.5 tenths, nearly a quarter of a second. At the point of collision with Milan. Both drivers were on a hot lap at the time, so I wonder if they've both just lost it at the same corner. It's
Possibly.
possible.
You never know.
No, I'm sure that if there was a collision, there'll be an incident report at some point. So let's get ready then to go racing in Melbourne. Season 8 can finally get underway for the best that we have to offer as a league. Or rather, the best that IFR has to offer.
As an esports team, yeah.
Yeah. But a couple of rule changes, as we mentioned before. ABS is now banned in Contest of Speed EU1. So you will not be seeing any of them miraculously pull off some late braking move and not lock up. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Drivers who are particularly heavy-footed on the brake pedal will have issues with flat spots, and they will have issues with tyre overheating as well.
So, according to Lemmy, Vaporizer's game glitched.
Ah, that is a shame.
That was found out in Discord, so...
Okay then, so let's get ourselves ready then as we head around. Top 10 of course have to start the race on the tyre they're qualified on. Outside the top 10 they have a free choice of tyre to go on whatever they like. And it appears everybody has chosen the medium apart from Bersy J, who's gone soft.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Well, is it? I mean, if you look at some of the races we've had already, people losing it where they are on track now, out of that chicane, it's not necessarily a bad plan, because if there's an early safety car, or a relatively early safety car, he can then jump onto a two-stop strategy and go to a set of mediums, whereas the guys on the mediums are then going to be stuck about whether to go to hards or whether to just stay out, or potentially another set of mediums for a two-stop. It could work in his favour.
Well, there's the predicted strategy.
No, it is for you.
Just
I've
popped
not.
up on my screen.
Yeah, I've not had it yet.
It's,
we'll go to position
seems
changes.
to be very wrong. Predicting soft medium with a lap 6 pit stop.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Very tightly formed grid. Vaporizer not too far behind Bolton, so
that's what we like. Everyone wanted to get going and get underway. So here we are then. Didn't even get the lights. We're away in Melbourne. It's a good start for Bolin, but he yelped up the inside there to take the lead of the race. And there's a Red Bull. That's Joel fighting for second now with Bolin as well. Thomas drops to 4th place.
Joel sticking his nose down the inside of Bolin. They come together.
Argy bargy there. Joel Force wide, has to mount the curb.
Manages to keep his position from Thomas behind. Harold looking racy. He's all over the gearbox of that Williams.
And I don't know what's happened to the graphics here, because they've just gone. This is just what I can see. What else if I pause it? Does that bring them back? No, it does not.
Thomas and Harold battling for P4. Exchanging that position through turn 9 and 10.
Oh, Joel's gone!
Joel's gone!
Joel's gone! Out of turn 12.
How he's managed to keep all 4 tyres on that, I have no idea.
I think he managed to with the lack of ABS in this tier, I think he managed to lock the tyres up and slew the back end round. And just keep it out of the wall.
But that will be a shame for Joel, as he has to pull into the pit lane at the end of the first lap. He was looking good as well, looking quick.
He was, but...
looked like he wanted to race.
Yeah, early mistake there, heavy refuel. Cold tyres.
I didn't even notice, but Stenson has completely jumped Thomas out of nowhere.
Can you have a look at the chat for me, please? See if anyone's got any ideas on how I can get my graphics back on screen. Because at the minute, this is all I've got.
Please do. Press triangle, says Wizard.
Yeah, I've mashed triangle many times. It's not happening.
That's a problem.
I may have to leave and rejoin, which will be irritating.
Yes, it would be. It would be Cos Radio for a bit.
It would be, yes. Would you be so kind as to send me an invite, and I shall do that thing.
Yeah. I'll do my best. Horse racing for now.
You're going to have to get excited for that.
Oh no, I can't get excited. So at the end of the second lap, oh, Stinson's crashed. Has he Schumachered?
He has.
I think Stinson's just Schumachered.
The worrying thing here, Blades, is that I can't leave now.
Why?
I click return to main menu and it just doesn't let me. So I am now in the equivalent of limbo.
In a perpetual state of watching that McLaren. I think
well, no, I can change. I can change which car we watch. Harold's gone as well. That's at turn 5, and there's a Williams with him. Is that Fruit or is it Thomas?
I think it's Fruit. It is Fruit.
Fruitful's gone now as well. So it's still Bolin.
Stuck.
Has Bolin retaken the lead, or is it still Yelt out front?
No, Yelt out front with Bolin P2 and Thomas P3. Jasak, the reserve, behind in P4. Thomas has a penalty. He has 3 seconds.
He does, but crucially, he's kept it on the island until now. What I'm going to do, everybody, to try and get some graphic performance back so we can actually do things properly, I'm going to end the stream here. Oh, we've got just been pushed wide there. One of the Mercedes.
That was Tracer getting pushed wide by Vaporizer.
I don't think it was Vaporizer. I think it was his teammate, Tom Robbo there.
Might well have been Tom Robbo.
We were watching there, and one Mercedes went wide as the other one got quite close. That's Noah with 3 seconds.
Picks up 3 seconds, yeah.
So I'm going to end the stream here as part 1, and then I will be back as soon as I can get the game reloaded and rejoin the lobby. So don't go anywhere. Hopefully our issues will be shortly fixed.